HP Park in Shreiv. The fans in attendance love this team. What they do not love is their current placement. Bottom of the table, almost certain relegation. But joining them in the relegation spot is Briarwood FC, currently in 11th out of 12th place. In the 6 games remaining, they must win 4 in order to guarantee themselves out of the relegation playoff. Desperation. They have not won in 5 months. They're coming off a horrendous loss, 1-5 at home against Uriah Seasonal. The first time these two teams met, it was week 1, a 5-3 victory in Briarwood for Briarwood FC. There you see the squad for Shreiv. These fans hopeful to see their team stave off relegation somehow this season. They must win 5 out of their remaining 6 to even make it that far. If they do not do so, they become the second Shreiv team this year to be relegated. The Shreiv Warriors were relegated with the worst record in Tier 1 baseball this year. Shreiv 94 could potentially join them in Tier 2 of their respective sport. The kickoff underway here from HP Park in Shreiv. Silva was not a member of this team when the two teams faced earlier this season. Son Heung-min was also not playing in that game. These are very different squads than met earlier this year. There's a stoppage of play early results in a warning for the Shreiv sideline. Virgil van Dijk now up to Son Heung-min. Briarwood in black. Shreiv green and blue. Son looking to cross. This one taken by Neuer. Toss it up to Felix. Silva. Gruba. Rips one up toward Neymar. Neymar, great cross. Great save by Fittipaldi. This one goes wide, rolled on. Rips toward the center, and this one bounces aside. And it'll be a corner kick for Gruba. Rips one, great header, but Fittipaldi is able to come away with it. Groenvelde up to Son Heung-min. Unable to beat the defense. Rolled on. Gruba. Felix. Picked up by Groenvelde. Groenvelde fighting with Felix. Rips one up to Erich van Kreimer. This one way across for Saka. Saka up to Ignacio Rubelo. Alnarian. Nigan Alnarian. Rips one wide into the net. Nigan Alnarian puts them on the board early. A 1-0 lead for Briarwood. As the Armenian international has a continuation into his record-setting season. The most for any Asian continental players in Swiss football this season. Virgil van Dijk now with the ball. Loses it to Felix. Loses it himself. Groenvelde drops it back to Fittipaldi. Dangerous play there. Fittipaldi rips one over to Papadopoulos. Guarded well by Gruba. Gruba up to Felix. Felix rips one on Fittipaldi. This one over the net. And it'll be a goal kick for Briarwood. Fittipaldi up to Papadopoulos. Virgil van Dijk. Intercepted. Silva. Play continues. Contact there by Van Dijk. Gruba. Up to Neymar. Neymar rips one on Fittipaldi, his fellow countryman, and the two Brazilians share a look as this ball will go to the corner for Gruba. Batted away. Stays in the zone. Great shot onto Fittipaldi, as he will kick this one deep for Erich van Kreimer. Roldan has it back in the defensive corner. Up to Rachen. Rachen up to Neymar Jr. Alnarian down the side. Saka. Great tackle there. A lot of contact, but no whistle. Ball first as Neymar has it down the left side for Shreiv. Toss it back to Roldan. Neymar rips one at Fittipaldi. Over to Son. Son tackled by Gruba. The Briarwood fans wanting a card of some sort, and not even a whistle is blown for a warning. Roldan. Back to Gruba. Gruba rips one on Fittipaldi. Great single-handed save. This will be a corner kick again for Gruba. Rips one toward the middle. Bounces away. Kicked aside. And it'll be a goal kick off the foot of Rachen for Fittipaldi. Papadopoulos. Over to Groenvelde. Groenvelde intercepted. Felix. The amount of turnovers off the foot of Groenvelde, despite him being the captain, put him in the hot seat this potential off-season in the transfer portal. Corner kick taken. Successfully won away by the defense of Briarwood. Ignacio Rubelo up to Eric von Kreimer. Back to Rubelo. Rubelo looking to beat the defense. Up to Son Heung-min. Was there, was taken down outside the box, and still no call for any contact. This is a very physical game, and the refs are letting this one play on without warning. Kelster. Down the side for Son Heung-min, misses on that kick. Stays in possession. Von Kreimer. Up to Son. Back to Von Kreimer. Pass off, intercepted. Orega. Kalhanoglu. Alnarian. Kick for Briarwood. Blocked. Fernandez. Shot of his own. This one blocked by Neuer. It'll be a corner kick for Von Kreimer. Right side, weak foot. Rubelo misses the header. Bounces back to Saka. Looking to cross. It's intercepted. Poor communication there for Briarwood. Neymar. Looking to cross. Groenvelde. There to intercept. Over to Son. That one intercepted by Silva. Groenvelde turns the ball over yet again. Groenvelde. Up to Ignacio Rubelo. Looking for nobody. This team certainly not performing the way they expected with how much money they spent in the off-season. Roldan. Down the right side. Looking to cross. Great save by Fittipaldi. It'll be a corner kick for Gruba. Gruba. Rips one on net. Felix. Great header. Into Fittipaldi. Von Kreimer looking to burn the defense. Does. Taking it himself. Continuing. Into the box. Nothing but the keeper. Rips one. Great shot and a great goal. If you can't trust your teammates, do it yourself. And that's what Eric von Kreimer has been doing all season. Successfully comes away with that one as we are close to halftime. Should hear the whistle very soon after the kick. 2-0 Briarwood, a sizable lead comparatively to the rest of the season, and the Briarwood faithful very happy so far with this result against Shreiv 94. They've not won in over 5 months. A victory here would put them on a path to potentially avoiding permanent relegation, and if they kept the momentum, which is a much smaller certainty, they might even stave off the relegation playoff. Silva. Roldan. Kalhanoglu. Rips one on net. Fittipaldi gets a hand on it. Knock on wood, but who has been one of the best keepers in the game this season in terms of his performance, has 0 clean sheets to show for it. And this is one of the latest points in the game where he's actually kept a clean sheet. So perhaps he can finally be rewarded. Son Heung-min down the left side. Intercepted by Roldan. Toss it up to Gruba. Calhanoglu. Back to Gruba. Silva. Calhanoglu. Felix. Silva. Rips one on net, and Groenvelde, who looks to be injured with an ankle tweak, will sub out for Donovan Pines. Huba. Great defensive play by Briarwood. Forcing it out to Von Kreimer. Von Kreimer looking to do it himself again. Does. One defender to beat. Keeper. Great save by Neuer. But a great effort by Eric Von Kreimer, doing everything he can by himself. Great header by Ignacio Rubelo. That's been his bread and butter all season. He leads the team in scoring. Von Kreimer rips one. This one will bounce back for Kelster. He looks to cross, unable to do it successfully. Back the other way for Felix. Blocked in the way Pines. Toss it over to Saka. Saka down the right side. Looking to cross. Picked up by Neuer. Neuer guns this one to Gruba, who tosses it to Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu. Gruba. Felix. Played off the ball by Papadopoulos. A lot of contact, no call. Van Dijk up to Son Heung-min. This one bounces out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for Shreiv. Calhanoglu. Ragen. Rui Diaz. Crosses. Great cross. Intercepted by Papadopoulos. Son Heung-min. Down the side now. Eric Von Kreimer. Eric Von Kreimer. Doing it himself. Looking to cross. Unable to cross over Neuer. And Neuer will kick this one out to Rui Diaz. Intercepted by Virgil van Dijk, but back the other way for Calhanoglu. Rui Diaz. To Felix. Gruba. To Felix. Has it himself. And ruins the day of the clean sheet. And Papadopoulos will sub out for Paulson. But it's 2-1. Shreiv having some life as they ruin the perfect day that Fittipaldi was having. Looking like, despite his best efforts, this season may not result in a single clean sheets for one of the best talents this year in Swiss football. Nigan Alnarian loses, but Fernandez picks it up. Blocked. Kelster rips one over the net. And a substitution as Son subs out for Dahomey. Neuer, the goal kick. Looking to find Rui Diaz. Does, successfully. He tosses it back to Silva. Up to Felix. This is only a one-score game, and Briarwood knows it. They are notorious for giving up late leads. Silva, up to Gruba. Back to Silva. Kicked aside, and it'll be a throw-in for Briarwood. And you got Alnarian down the side. Looking for Saka. Alnarian. Intercepted. Back the other way for Shreiv. Great defense by Briarwood. Kept in play. Up to Alnarian. Von Kreimer. Great effort. Great header there, and it's finally a goal. 3-1 as Briarwood looking to put this one away. Saka. And a win for Briarwood would feel fantastic. They've not won in 5 months. They are in desperation mode, especially as Uriah Seasonal lost earlier today to Zaxton. meaning that a victory here would put Briarwood back in 10th place and out of automatic relegation. Von Kreimer looking to burn the defense again up the middle. 1-on-4, but he finds a way. He finds a way. Great save there by Neuer. And it's Neuer 2, Von Kreimer 1 in 3 breakaways today. Rips this one toward the middle. Poor header. Bounced aside. And this one back in possession of Briarwood. Now Calhanoglu to Rui Diaz. Gruba. Looking to get something done for Shreiv. Throws it to the middle. Fittipaldi falls on this one in the 86th minute. And now Pines back the other way for Briarwood. Ignacio Rubelo to Saka. Intercepted. Silva. Neymar. Hasn't seen a lot of touches this half. Sees 2 now. Picked up by Pines, but tossed it up to Nuhu. Nuhu was offsides, though. And Alnarian will go back the other way. Nigan Alnarian. On him is Neymar. Fernandez rips it with the right foot, picked up by Neuer. Rips one toward Rui Diaz. Calhanoglu. 91st minute. 2 minutes of extra time. Great pass. And this one is close. It's 3-2. Another goal off the excellent breakaway foot of João Felix. But too little too late as Briarwood comes away with the victory. Their first victory in over 5 months. A 3-2 win on the road in Shreiv puts them back in 10th place as Uriah lost earlier today. Uriah back in 11th. Briarwood back in 10th. Eric Von Kreimer, your man of the match. A single goal on 4 attempts. 3 fantastic breakaways, one of which he beat the keeper Neuer. 2 were batted away. Excellent effort on the other side for João Felix. 2 goals, one in the 68th minute, one in the 90th. Final score, live from HP Park in Shreiv, 3-2 in favor of Briarwood FC. 5 matches remain. We will see you next week for Briarwood FC football. Until next time, see you very, very soon.